I'm John Weber for AM Best TV, and we're at Target Markets in Tampa, speaking today with Ernie Feirer. Ernie is head of carrier practice for Resource Pro. Ernie, so glad you could join us today.
Glad to be here, John. Thank you very much for speaking with me.
And we're going to talk a little bit about digital transformation. I understand you have a little bit different view of that than so many other people do. Can you share that with us, Ernie?
Yeah, digital transformation for us is, really helping insurers go through this process, right? From the point of defining the whole transition, but also the execution and having to put in place the migration process to these new systems. So we get very involved at Resource Pro with that whole process for all insurers, agents, brokers, carriers.
Now, when new technologies are introduced, can you talk to us a little bit about the importance of the validation and testing of those technologies?
Yeah, technologies hold a lot of promise, but they're also some of them are in infancy stages. And really important to technology transformation is the validation and the performance of the technology. You really need to keep a human in the loop to validate that the technology is performing up to spec. The technology can learn and improve, but you really need to have an insurance domain knowledgeable person there validating that the technology is performing.
Do you think there are challenges and maybe even unexpected challenges when it comes to digital transformation?
Yeah, I think a lot what insurers miss in the planning is understanding that I'm going to have to migrate from a legacy system to a new system and the demands that puts upon the people in the seats. I've got to be running my legacy system and the new system that I'm moving to, and it puts huge demands upon the resources of the company. Planning ahead for that is critical for successful digital transformation.
Regardless, it's a pretty exciting time to be in the E&S space, isn't it?
It really is. And E&S presents a lot of opportunities for carriers. But make sure that you understand E&S is a jurisdiction by jurisdiction question, and you have to be compliant in every state that you're writing in. So make sure that you're thinking ahead about being prepared for the compliance and audit side of the house, because it's really important in E&S.
Ernie Feirer, so glad you could speak with us today.
Thank you for having me, John. Appreciate your time.
And from Target Markets in Tampa, I'm John Weber for AM Best TV.